welcome back to our channel. I'm Rupali Shah, a blockchain developer and an instructor at Newton's School. Now, this video is based upon the upcoming operators, which was, I guess, have completed arithmetic and comparisons, but we are left with logical and unary. So let's have a look upon this. And yeah, of course, we have completed this assignment operator. So let's see that what is logical operator and what is unary operator. So suppose you want to find that or you want to combine two operations, and you want to combine it like this logical operators basically helps you in those things like condition things, but still we will be having a look over here regarding logical operators, and in upcoming videos we will be, when learning comparison, we will be having a deep look upon this logical operator. So in logical operators we have three things, I guess. One is and. So this and has this symbol. One is or. This is the symbol of or. And one is not equal to, but we have already covered in comparison, so we can just leave it for this video. Now let's just comment out everything that's from the previous videos, and if you have not subscribed the channel, please do that, because we are coming up with a crash course. Like the crash course is ongoing and more videos are still to come. So yeah, please do subscribe this channel and hit the notification to get the updates. Now the our main agenda of this video will be focusing on and or. Now what these two things are and how it works, let's first see that. First, let's just give these symbols some name so that you don't get confused. So this is like and this particular thing is like or. So what this and do and what this or do, and basically helps you to set a condition where both the both the scenarios must be true, and or helps you to set a condition where if one scenario is true, it's fine for him. Yeah. So let's just say that like how we are gonna set these scenarios and what are these scenarios in programming. So in previous video we have seen this comparisons, and in comparisons we basically gone through this greater than, less than, equal to, and not equal to, all those stuff. So at the same time we saw that there were two specific operators, that was less than equal to and greater than equal to. So basically in this less than equal to and in this greater than equal to, we can also have these particular thing separately. Now let's just bifurcate this less than equal to. So what this less than sorry this first one is less than equal to, so let's just have a bifurcation of this less than equal to. And we are basically on Newton's launchpad, where we will be gonna run our examples. And if you are new to this channel, then I would suggest you to have a look on this a link in the description, which will basically took you to the Newton's platform. And it is an edtech platform which helps you to become a full stack developer. And the best part of this platform is that you don't have to pay a single penny in the beginning. You get your course started for free. You learn stuff from the course, you land a job, and after having a placement, you need to pay for your courses. And we also guarantee you a placement from 5 lakhs to 40 lakhs. So don't forget to visit the link in the description. So now let's just start with our example. So we are gonna see the bifurcation of less than equal to. Now, in the name only, we see two terms: less than and equal to. Less than and equal to. Sorry, less than or equal to. Or equal to. Right. So we have seen one example also. Let's have that example again. Let's say that console.log, and I am console. I want to print like 2 is less than or equal to 4. Right. So it gives me true, because we know that true this two particular thing is less than 4. That's why it gave us true. We know that it is not equal to 4. Like we can have here come. We know that 2 is just less than 4. 2 is not equal to 4. That's why still we got a true value. And same way, if I will be having a 4 over here, still we are gonna get true, because we know that now that 4 is not 4 is not less than 2, but it is like 4 is equal to sorry, 4 is not less than 4, but 4 is equal to 4 only. So we were having two conditions over here. One was less than and one was equal to. And if one gets true, at the end we are getting true. And if both gets true, we will be getting true. And if none of them gets true, then only we are gonna get false. So this was the purpose of or operator. In JavaScript, we use those pipes to have or operation over. Same way, if I want to say that okay, console.log, and I told you that 2 should be less than 4, 4, or 2 should be 2 should be greater than 4. So I know one particular thing is not true in this line, but one particular thing is true. And since we know that okay, one of the condition is true, we are receiving true as a print. That means that this or operator would give you true if your one. Okay, let's have a comment over here. This or operator, this or operator will return true if your one condition also gets passed. Okay. Now suppose I tell you that I want that this tree or this if we have two conditions now. One is like 2 is less than 4, and the second condition is like 5 is greater than 4. So we have like two conditions, and both the conditions are true. We know that 2 is less than 4, and we know that 5 is greater than 4. And at that time also we will be getting true as our result. And suppose we have like 2 is greater than 4, and we have like 5 is less than 4. So in that scenario we will be having false as our print, because none of the conditions get true, and if nothing will be true, then only it will be returning false as a result. But with the and operator, if suppose we have and operator, so with the help of this and operator, if one condition also gets false, then also we will be having false as an output. So suppose we have a console.log, and we say that okay, 2 is greater than 4. Sorry, 2 is less than 4. So like this condition is true and we are getting true. Okay. Now suppose I say that 5 is less than 4. So we know that this condition is false and we are getting false. But let's now just combine these two conditions, like 2 is less than 4, and let's combine these two conditions with and operator. So we are gonna get false. We know that this condition is true, but still at the end, when we are having two conditions together, and if the any one conditions get false, at the end of the result we will be having false. But if both the conditions get true, like 5 is greater than 4, then we will be getting a true value. So that's it for this logical operators for now. And let's see, just have a bit of look upon unary operators, and let's have a concept of unary and binary now. So in the beginning of operators, like in previous video only, we have seen binary. Now binary requires two things, and we also have ternary where we would be requiring three things. But let's say that we just have two particular stuff over here. One is unary and one is binary. So unary will be like only one operand, and operations will be performed on that particular operand only. So for that, let's have a variable. Now I am having a variable I, and let's assign it a value of 4, right? And let's have a console of that also. So let's say console.log, and let's just have a console of I. And for now, let's just comment out everything which we have seen till now. Okay, so we have seen that, okay, we were having I, and we just get 4 as a print or output, you can say. So unary operators basically are the operators that could perform an operation if they have just one variable also, or one operand also. So for now, I is our operand, and we are gonna have an example of unary operations. So in unary operations, you can basically increment and decrement, increment and decrement, and these increments and decrements can be done with two ways. So increment, let's just have a discussion upon increment and decrement first, and then we will be saying that how we can implement it in JavaScript. So basically increment means to add 1 into a number, and decrement means to just decrease the number by 1. And there are two ways for increment. One is post, and the second one is pre, and the same thing goes with decrement. You can have post decrement and you can have pre decrement. Now let's just have a difference between pre and post. But before having a difference between pre and post, let's just see that how we can increment a variable and decrement a variable. So if you will be having two plus signs after a variable name, you basically increment a variable. Okay, you let's just have it over here. So you just observe that we just have a increment in our variable, and if I will be having two negative signs or two minus signs, it will decrement the variable values. So it just decrement the values, not that variable. So sorry for that interchangeable things, but common thing. And now the stuff comes that what is post and pre. So I actually told you post and pre in this example only. If you have observed, when we were having plus sign after I, you could see that we are still getting 4 as a result, not 5. But if I had an console log over here after that line, now we are getting 5. So in previous example, we say we were having these plus sign before the variable, and when they were before the variable, it first increment the variable and then it printed the variable. But now as we are having this plus sign after the variable, it first printed the variable and then it incremented it. And that's why in console we were seeing 4 instead of 5. And now when I printed I, it gives me 5. So that was about post and pre. And with the decrement also you can see and observe that. So let's have a decrement. Okay, let's do one thing. We are having two increments and we are having two decrements. Okay, we can't perform this in same thing, but still just let's have a console. So right now you can see, okay, both the console printed 5 for us. But if I will be having, okay, just go to the end part. Yeah. And this time let's have plus. So you can see we were having 5 because the initial value of I was 4. Then it incremented the value of 4 by 1, which turned it I into 5. So we have in our console 5. Then we printed 5 one time with the help of this console. Then with the help of this console, we again printed 5 because right now the I will be printed first and then it will be incremented by plus 1. And in our this third console we could see this 6 over here because we have increment I 2 times till this line, till the end of second console. So that was a brief about post and pre. Now let's look the same thing in decrement. So let's say that I want to decrement the I. Now when we were having one decrement, you can see that the 4 converted itself into 3, and it gave us two threes because of this console log. Now let's just have one more decrement, but this time we will be using post decrement instead of pre. And in the console you can see that okay, we are having 3 3 and 2. So that was all about operators till now, and from the next videos we will be jumping on conditions, and then we will be jumping on loops and all those stuff. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and please don't forget to subscribe channel and hit the notification to get the updates of videos of upcoming videos. So thank you and have a nice day.